We are Barb and Terry O'Neill. Join us as we spend our retirement exploring the world. We flew Calgary to Tokyo with WestJet, had an overnight layover in Tokyo, and then flew from Tokyo to Hong Kong to Da Nang. In Da Nang, the customs was quite backed up. It took us about an hour to get through. This trip will take about 6 weeks, and we're not traveling very far outside of Da Nang. We're going to be staying in 7 different accommodations. The first is the Courtyard Marriott in downtown Hai Chau district. This is the lobby. They have a feature on the ceiling of fish surrounded by a net. The courtyard is in an excellent location, right on the Han River. The depiction on the wall behind the front desk is of Marble Mountain, which is a very popular local tourist attraction. This is our room at the Courtyard Marriott Han River. Unfortunately, I made an error. I thought I had booked a river view room, but we got a city view. But it was still a very comfortable room, and the hotel only opened about 6 or 7 months ago. The bathroom does have a bathtub for Barb, a large shower, and a fancy Japanese toilet. In this video, I'll point out prices quite often. I don't want to dwell on the price too much, but it is surprising compared to traditional Western tourist destinations how affordable many things are here. A nearby hotel that we could see out our window had this lighting display on the exterior showing a goldfish. I believe this is the Crowne Plaza Hotel. This is the amazing view from the rooftop of our hotel on the 45th floor. I believe the courtyard is currently the tallest building in Da Nang. We decided to have a cocktail at the rooftop bar before heading out to dinner. Barb's cocktail was good, she enjoyed it, but it did end up that it was mostly ice because it had these 2 big cylindrical ice cubes inside. We went to Nha Bep for dinner our first night. These are some shrimp salad rolls, which were delicious, some nem pork skewers with rice wraps, and bun chow, which is a egg pancake with shrimp. We enjoyed the meal and the price was very reasonable. One nuisance we encountered that night was that our smoke detector right above our bed had a bright light that would blink every 10 seconds. Didn't bother you when you were sleeping, but when you woke up it was quite noticeable. I asked the front desk if they could address it. The maintenance staff put some black tape over the light. I got to the buffet about 6:20 in the morning. It opened at 6:30. And the staff let me in to video the layout before it got messed up. But you just saw the coffee station. Here's all the fresh fruit, which was really good fruit. Much more flavorful than we get in Canada. At this station, you could make your own Vietnamese iced coffee. Here's more fresh juice and several baked goods. Also some bread pudding. A chocolate fountain for breakfast. Here's an egg station. They made great omelets. This is a soup station that would vary every day. I saw pho and cao lao there. Here we have fried rice, some steamed rice, some vermicelli with vegetable, a beef stew, mixed vegetables, and some brown beans. We're out in a Grab, which is Asia's version of Uber, and we spotted this motorcycle carrying what appeared to be a homemade casket. Watching the vehicles maneuver in traffic is very entertaining. This is one of the local markets. Just wandering through, they had everything from fresh fruit, seafood. They had a area where prepared food you could buy to eat, clothing, pretty much everything you could want. Sorry, the video's a little bit jumpy. Vietnam's Tet celebration is coming in 2 weeks. Hence all these red decorations which people are buying to decorate their businesses and homes. Tet celebrates the Lunar New Year and is the biggest holiday of the year in Vietnam. The tall gray building is the back of our hotel. This is Cong Spa. Barb's getting a mani-pedi and then we both had 90-minute hot stone massages. The total cost for both massages and the mani-pedi was just over $60 Canadian. While Barb was getting her mani-pedi, I went to a barber for a haircut, which was $4 Canadian. We booked a night river tour on Klook. This was a 45-minute tour. We had a Vietnamese dancer perform before we left the dock. We sailed upstream on the Han River and under the Dragon Bridge. The total cost for both of us was 371,000 dong. That converts to $19.56 Canadian, so $10 each, and included all the beer and soft drinks you could drink. The boat was not busy. On the lower deck there was only 4 of us, I believe. A few more were on the upper deck. Here's the Dragon Bridge. The head of the dragon breathes fire every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night at 9 p.m. We'll visit the Dragon Bridge for the fire show on another night. I'll put a link to our boat tour in the description below. Here you see our hotel, the Courtyard Marriott Han River, with the spectacular light display on the exterior. If you enjoy these videos, please like and subscribe. Walking back to our hotel, we noticed this statue of Ho Chi Minh reading a book. It's in front of the Da Nang General Science Library. I went out early Monday morning to find an ATM, and while I was out I spotted this Vespa dealer. I don't think they were really open that early, but the door was open, so I wandered in, had a little look around. Online I was able to figure out that a new Vespa runs about $3,000 to $4,000 US, depending on the model and trim. And if you were thinking it, yes, I do feel safe out at 6:45 a.m. going to an ATM by myself in downtown Da Nang. By the way, going to an ATM is an ego-boosting experience because you're walking away with multi-millions. Right now, 1 million dong is equivalent to about $50 Canadian. How much? How much?
No morning.
Here I'm headed up to the 45th floor early morning for a look over the river and a rooftop swim. There's also an indoor pool on about the 20th floor, but I didn't get there. After my swim, we moved for a one-night stay at Ba Na Hills. That'll be shown in the next video. A little bit chilly. No heat in the pool. Thanks for watching. Bye.